This is KGW News at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Drew Carney, and we start the newscast today with the ongoing surge in gas prices. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of regular gasoline hit an all-time high at $4.82. And we know around here, the cost is worse than that. So we took a look at prices from a year ago and compared them to today's prices. Last year at this time, buying 10 gallons of regular gas in Oregon cost an average of $34 and change. Right now, 10 gallons in Oregon cost over $53, so almost a $20 difference. The jump is about the same in Washington, where a year ago, 10 gallons of regular cost almost $36, and right now, it's basically the same as Oregon, $53 for 10 gallons, so a $17 increase in Washington from a year ago. We mentioned at the start that the national average is barreling towards $5 a gallon. In California, the average price right now is well over $6 a gallon, and in some parts of California, people are actually paying far more than that. For more on the numbers, here's NBC's Sam Brock.
Across the country, soaring gas prices are causing jaws to drop as the national average breaks records for another day.
Highest in my lifetime. I'm 86.
In Northern California's Mendocino County, one station charging nearly $10 a gallon, while some Los Angeles stations have eclipsed $8. California leading the pack at $6.34 a gallon on average, though 9 states currently sit above $5, and another 10 are within striking distance.
I try to erase it from my mind because I have to go to work. Got to get to where I'm going.
Are you surprised that demand so far has not dipped with these prices rising?
It has been surprising, but it's a testament to the strength of the economy, the jobs market, wages have been going up.
But concern is deepening. Even with the oil-producing nations of OPEC agreeing to tick up production, energy experts fear it won't make a dent in prices or offset what happens in Russia. The European Union slapping more sanctions on Russian oil and gas, further hamstringing global supply. Demand is also rising in the U.S. as the busy summer travel season approaches, and even oil producers weren't prepared for this kind of economic bounce back so quickly.
Tens of thousands of workers ago shut down wells, thinking that it was going to be years before they're going to need them. Then the economy came roaring back.
In Washington, many Republicans blaming the Biden administration for not doing enough as prices spike. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg over the weekend striking back.
The price of gasoline is not set by a dial in the Oval Office.
Stuck in limbo are the millions of drivers dreading every trip to the pump.
You can't go any higher or I'll be broke.
We thought that we wouldn't be here. And here we are.
That's the mother of Kyron Horman. This past weekend marked 12 years since Kyron disappeared from Skyline Elementary School in Northwest Portland. He was last seen on June 4th, 2010. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children just released a new age-progressed picture that shows what Kyron could look like now. So he was only 7 years old when he went missing. This is a suggestion of how he might look at 19, with brown hair, blue eyes, maybe still wearing glasses, and with a distinct V-shaped birthmark on his forehead. His mother met with reporters outside of Skyline Elementary on Saturday, asking for help to find her child.
I hope that that helps somebody remember something that they've seen, know that they haven't been followed up on or re-interviewed. Over 12 years, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of tips, a lot of information that has to get followed up on.
The Multnomah County Sheriff's Office is still actively investigating Kyron's disappearance. Anyone with information should contact the county tip line. Just about a month after nurses at Providence St. Vincent Hospital voted to strike, the hospital says it has a tentative agreement in place to avoid that walkout. Providence and the Oregon Nurses Association had been negotiating a new contract for about 8 months. The tentative agreement, though, covers close to 1,600 registered nurses, but only nurses there at St. Vincent. In the coming week, the Nurses Union and Providence St. Vincent will present the details so nurses can take another vote. The union is still negotiating on behalf of nurses at Providence Willamette Falls, Providence Milwaukee, and Providence Hood River. Wait times at the Oregon DMV will be a little bit longer because of a staffing shortage right now all across the state. 6 DMV locations are closed. 6 others have cut back days and hours. We checked in on this office in downtown Portland and saw customers actually peeking into the windows there, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. For now, this location is only open on Thursdays and Fridays.
If they know they need to come into a field office for something that can't be done online, like being issued a real ID, to plan ahead and either make an appointment or go online and check the office hours for an office they plan to visit.
The Oregon DMV also wants people to know that it is hiring right now. You can find more information about job opportunities and the cutback in office hours in this story on our website, kgw.com. Spectators didn't let the rain stop them from checking out the return of the Rose Festival Starlight Parade over the weekend. As you can see here, plenty of umbrellas, plenty of ponchos, and plenty of rain jackets there in the crowd. The parade, like a lot of other events, was canceled the past 2 years because of COVID.
I think people want to feel a sense of normalcy, and this is something that, is unique to Portland. We've had this festival for so long, and people know that the beginning of June is when we kick off Rose Festival, and so I think it's that tradition and that history.
So if you missed the Starlight Parade on Saturday, there are 2 more parades coming this week. We have the Junior Parade on Wednesday and the Grand Floral Parade coming up on Saturday. So now we turn to the weatherman and ask, Rod, might either of those 2 parades have better weather than we saw on Saturday?
Well, Wednesday daytime looks nice. I don't see any problems there. We are looking at partly cloudy scattered shower day on Saturday, but sometimes those scattered shower forecasts don't really get going until we're into the afternoon. Of course, the parade starts in the morning, so maybe we'll be okay. All right, behind me, we had rain this morning that lingered for quite a little while down around the Salem area, for example. That has moved up into the Cascades. Then we have scattered showers firing across some of the mountainous areas out across eastern Oregon right now between Pendleton and Baker City. Here's a closer look at the radar. A few showers are popping up to the west side of Yamhill County down into Marion, but basically we're dry right now unless you're up in the Cascades. And it's beautifully sunny in Lincoln City. Our live Chinook Winds Casino Resort camera, 61 degrees. That's a lovely day. We have partly cloudy skies opening up out in the gorge. This is from Carson. That's Elk Ridge Golf Course looking across at the Oregon side. Downtown has been sunny at times and then kind of back and forth. 65 is the current number. We're going to hold on to a lingering spotty shower for your afternoon, but otherwise not too bad outside, and temperatures up to around 70 degrees. Drew?